Hi, this is Melindy from Paris Living. I hope that everyone who's watching is doing well considering the circumstances. I haven't posted a video since the lockdown here in Paris, and so this video is to give a general update on the market here. I had been relatively optimistic during the lockdown about what was going to happen post-confinement, and it really exceeded our expectations. We were slammed the minute that businesses opened up again and people were able to view properties. So that is definitely because of pent-up demand, the fact that interest rates are still incredibly low, and the people who generally have a very serious intention of buying have good, stable jobs, and so they were not as impacted by the coronavirus pandemic as people who are self-employed or who are freelance. Those people would be in a much worse situation. So as far as the market's concerned, it just continues to rise. Prices have continued to rise. It's been a little bit slower because of summer vacation. Everyone who was stuck in an apartment in Paris, the first chance they got, left to the south of France or to the countryside. So there's less inventory on the market. So there's not enough supply to meet demand. So that drives up prices naturally. But now everyone is pretty much gone. It's August. It's sort of strangely quiet in the streets because Americans are not allowed to come here. So there's no American tourists, and a little bit strange. Hopefully that will change soon. But prices are continuing to rise slowly and consistently as they did before. And we're hoping that in September, when everyone is back, that there will be a significant increase in supply because a lot of people will be putting their property back on the market. And it is also part of the yearly seasonal cycle in real estate in Paris, where the best times to buy are in the fall when people get back from holiday, and then in the spring. So those are the two times of year where there's the most on the market. And so we expect that will be the case again this year. Paris is, there's no lockdown measures in place. We're still very, very careful. The protocols for moving around, for shopping, for all of that are very strict, and people do adhere to it. And there's no apparent reason why there would be any impact on the market from here on out. The government's policies are followed and are generally successful because they are enforced. I myself got a fine when I went jogging too far with the dog. So if the government tells you to stay home unless, and then there is an unless, that works. So we are having a little bit of a spike right now with people coming back from the south of France. Just like the UK is having a spike because of a lot of holiday goers coming back from Spain. So we'll see what happens at the actual in September with back to school. But there are a lot of contingency plans in place. And in any case, no one wants to put their money in the markets. And investors will always choose real estate over stocks in an economic environment like this. So the prices and values will continue to rise. There's nothing to the contrary at this point. So that is the best possible prediction that we can make right now. Of course, it's very hard to predict anything. but to the best degree possible, the market looks good. It's dynamic, it's moving, and I've had a lot of Americans inquire about buying a second home here, maybe some sort of getaway in case. Who knows what happens in the United States. I'm crossing my fingers and applying for my mail-in ballot, so gotta stay optimistic on that front too. Anyway, that's it for now, and I will check in again next week and talk about the costs associated with purchasing property here. So carrying costs, mortgages, annual property tax, etc. All of the fiscal implications of owning property here will be the subject of next week's video. Take care, stay safe, and see you soon.